Hello everyone, and welcome back to our series where we are the Unholy Horde in Norland. And as you can see, we are getting close to this bandit camp, and we're just going to jump right on in here to start this episode. No reason to wait around, there's only 6 of them, so I probably don't even need to show you guys this, but I have been skipping a lot of battles at this point, and I figure we might as well just enjoy the time that we have. So after this, we are thinking about attacking, I believe it's Letos, the city of Letos. But we are going to need to wait a few days because we have only about 32 soldiers in total, and we need to, like I mentioned in the last episode, actually get a few knights to be able to have more squads. We did almost lose somebody there, but he did survive. But anyways, so we are going to probably wait, I would guess, about 6 days ish. If we can at least double their numbers and they don't have walls, I think that we should be okay. They will have the towers, which is a little bit worrisome, so maybe we should try to get more numbers, but I think we could, swing it. And I'm not really too worried about losing people. It's just the time investment, really. So yeah, we're going to get home, and we're going to wait until the next day, get ourselves probably... Actually, we'll wait on the night. We'll wait on the night until we actually have the numbers that we want, and we'll spawn the night last because, as I mentioned in the last episode, they will be counted as a mercenary, and so they will have a contract that will expire. So that's not something we really want to risk happening. But either way, we'll get back home. Luckily, we are acquiring more prisoners. We may actually want to think about having another prison ward. Yeah, we're going to need one. Okay, let's go ahead and place that now. Doesn't really matter too much where. I like to keep them close to the warriors, but otherwise, not really too big of a deal where it goes. We'll just place it right here, and we'll rotate it so that it's in up here by the water where we're not really placing anything right now anyways. And I guess we'll just throw a little bit more roads right here so that they can get to their work sites and other things in the city just a little bit faster. Probably don't need it underneath the building. There we go, and we still have 1,200, so we're doing okay there. Okay, so I'm looking at this, and this may actually be an idea. Voynadar here is a Marauder Knight, and you can hire them. I don't know, I guess this wouldn't count as us hiring like a prisoner or anything like that, and it wouldn't count as a mercenary either. So I think this, is kind of an exception to our current rules for the series. So we could hire him. We would then have to withstand an attack from his Marauder kins, but they may drop us armor, so it actually may be a bit of a double-edged sword for us. Or, it may just be something that is, really good all the way around. So let's just do that. Actually, hold on. What's his... I didn't even look at the cost. Maybe I should, like, you know, get an idea of that. Doesn't actually say. It just says hire. So I guess you don't actually hire them. I thought that there was a gold cost to this, but we'll just see how that goes. Okay, and look at that. So yeah, 12 command skill, and he's also got 15 in combat because he is, of course, a marauder. So this is actually perfect. Now we won't have to get ourselves another knight. I do wonder how long that the marauders take to attack. I think I've done this before, and it was only a couple of days or something like that, or like maybe a day. So we'll have to deal with that attack, and we should be fine to deal with it. We may lose somebody, but I think this is definitely a big win for us. Okay, now the Marauders are on their way. I haven't seen exactly where they're coming from yet. Oh, it looks like right here. 1 day, 4 hours. But as you can see, we are really low on carrots still. We are having problems actually producing them, apparently. I think it's just because the fields actually need to be repaired and things like that. What we're going to do, I think we're going to leave Sediamen here in the village, and we're going to actually go, or in the city rather, and we're going to go and attack Woodford here. And they have 80 carrots, and we should be able to get back in time before those marauders get here, so let's go ahead and start this attack. We could send Sophia, we're not going to bother with that, though. Voynadar. There we go, and auto that, and perfect. 90%, of course. And then what we're going to do, I think we're going to move a few things over to Sedium in here, because Polima is a little overwhelmed, as you can see. I don't know why. I think maybe her mood just got low, and so she didn't want to spend as much time, maybe, on the inspections or something. Let's go ahead and take care of the knowledge here. We don't need the granary. So let's go ahead and go... Let's go with see, what's his intelligence now? It is 8. Actually, he is the smartest amongst us now. Let's go ahead and put him maybe on military logistics then. Auto learn is fine. And then we'll put Sedium on this. Basically things that are a little farther away in the village, maybe. I guess there really isn't too much else that is, though. We'll put Sedium on these herbalists too, then. And I guess the lumber mills. Hopefully this is enough. Yeah, I think maybe it's just poor mood or something like that, and she was busy doing other stuff. So hopefully that'll be okay. Okay, now since it is taking a while for everything to get built because they are also building homes right now, I think we need to go ahead and get rid of a few prisoners so we don't have them all start to leave. And what I have been doing, I have actually been doing this already. Basically, I get rid of the ones that are disabled or are slowed. It doesn't look like we have any disabled ones, though. But we do have this guy who is slowed, so we'll go ahead and just let him go. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of these other ones have any real issues like that. We'll go ahead and see when the person gets added to the residence. If he is, yeah, see, disabled, we'll get rid of him. I'll just keep doing this until, you know, we don't have any more disabled people. Okay, so that only got rid of it 2, but, you know, at least maybe it will cause them to be a little bit less upset. They are at an average mood of 9, so there's a very strong possibility they'll try to escape. Okay, so we took care of this village and got those 80 carrots, and we are back on the way home. Looks like they are 13 hours away, these marauders, and we are, just about the same. So we will make it just in time, I think, before they actually start their attack. So we should be able to get that squad created in time. Okay, so the Marauders are about 2 hours away, and I didn't even look at their combat skill. As you can see, they are very weak. They do have 2 bowmen and 5 axemen, but it doesn't look like they have armor on, so actually they're probably going to die pretty quickly. Either way, we're going to go ahead and start our squad here, just so that we have them all gathered and everything. We don't want to really chance it since we only have the 1 squad for sure. We hope that, I think this one will make it in time. It's just, I don't really want to risk these guys, you know, burning anything in the meanwhile. And it looks like they're probably going to be, oh, they're not in the bottom. They're all, okay, they're over here. That's actually perfect. We can just move right on over here then. And did we make it back home yet? Not quite. Okay. I think we'll be okay here. Sedium is all ready to go. And they are back. Okay. Let's go ahead and just create that army now. And on a secondary note, I wish there was a way to make it so that your squad does not disband the second it comes back into the city. It would be nice if they could come in fully assembled already. Small little nitpick, I suppose, but it would definitely be nice to have. And they died before before Voynadar even made it over here. Okay, well, that's a thing then. So that was pretty easy, and now we got ourselves pretty much a free knight, which is quite nice, so we don't have to spawn one as one of our soldiers. So that's going to be very nice for us. That gives us a total of 40 soldiers that we can command at a time without having to pull in our son. We probably will, though, because he is about to be 18 anyways, so he will be our 3rd, and we will be able to have an army of 60 or more. Okay, now it looks like Caden are starting a riot. I think this is against the Varns, so we could just let this go because we don't really care that much about how many Cadens or Varns we have. And if they just attack each other, that's probably okay. I mean, I don't... Oh, and it looks like it's just the prisoners as well. Okay, maybe we should put this down then? Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and put it down, I suppose. We don't need a big squad. Okay, just get over there, take them out. We don't really want them to cause any damage to our peasants, if we can help it. Okay, I think that's over. Oh, there's another one. Of course there is. Okay. Get on over there. And... is it over now? No. I think that's the only other one, though. Yep, riot is over. Okay, well... did we lose any prisoners? It doesn't really It looks like we might have lost a couple, actually. Not too sure. Either way, that's over. I guess that wasn't too big of a deal. Now, since we are still having problems producing enough carrots, I think I'm going to make a few more carrot fields. We'll just make 2 more for now. We're going to set these to build first, of course. And I think we're going to untick these houses for the time being until we get the prison ward done and those fields. Okay, so we just got our warriors for the day, and I think that's probably what we're gonna call it. So we haven't yet attacked Letos. They are at 11 soldiers, so we could actually send this attack now. I think 43 should be plenty. So should we wait for Kelton maybe to come of age, and then let's see. Yeah, so he should become of age today, I think. So let's wait for him to do that, and then we will send him, and then we'll end the episode. Okay, so I'm not too sure what's taking him so long to age up. I feel like it should have happened already, so I guess it is going to be tomorrow. So we're just going to go ahead and send this attack. Oh, and they just got back up to 19 soldiers. Okay. I think we could still do it. I'm just worried that they will spawn the walls before we get there. Let's just go ahead. Let's just set it up, and we'll check on it before we actually get there, and if it looks like it's getting too dangerous, then we can always just back off and go ahead and do Voynadars here as well, of course. Now, how did we get these guys? Where'd these guys come from? Why are they so weak? Hold on a second. I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, one of them's Caden too, so there's no way that that I messed something up when I spawned them. That is quite strange. Did we somehow hire those marauders from before? Let's see. Where is there Sediaman? Where is Voynadar? Right here. Okay, let's wait until those people get here. I want to see who these guys are. This guy has Fearless, so he's obviously one of ours. Fearless. Fearless. Okay, this is strange. Tanae right here, okay. Yeah, and commander skills. He's malnourished. I don't know where these guys came from. Huh. How strange. How very strange. Okay, so what should we do about this? Obviously, we're gonna have to get rid of these guys. Is this guy one of ours? No. But then I don't understand what happened to, because I definitely was spawning people and seems to be in line with how many people we currently have. So I guess we're going to have to get rid of these guys because that would be a little cheap. I guess we're going to have to call off this attack though as well. And see, this is kind of an annoyance if you click in the wrong spot slightly. And these little minus signs are very small. Very easy to misclick. And then you end up getting kicked out of the interface. Anyways, so that's that. Yes, they're all kicked out. But see, now we're down to 33, and I'm pretty sure we shouldn't be. So I don't know. Maybe I messed something up in this interface here. No. Macaw. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, unless. Yeah, I don't really understand what happened there. So I guess we're down to 33 soldiers, which is quite strange. Okay, so that's going to be it for this episode. I guess we will just have to hold off on attacking Letos because we don't have the numbers. I guess I'll look back and see if there was anything that I did wrong. And if so, maybe we just spawn a couple more warriors to make up for it. But either way, that's going to be it for this episode. So, as always, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.